And now it's time for the Guest Expert Series. Hello, hello, hello. I believe we are live. Yes. Hello, everybody. As you hop on in, say hello. Welcome, welcome. So excited and grateful to be here today to speak to you guys. Hopefully the topic came through, which is how to make your content connect with your brand. So as you hop on in, say hello. I see I have people coming on. Don't be shy. Let me know in the comments where you were tuning in from. Last time I went live, the comments did not pop up until after I hopped off. So hopefully they will come through now. Let me check on this screen and maybe we can see it coming through. But I'm excited to talk to you guys about how to connect your content with your brand, which is extremely critical when you are running your business on social media. Because if your brand is not out there in the open for everyone to see and your content does not connect with your brand, then you don't have a flow in your business that's going to attract clients. Hi, Julie. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. And comments are coming through today. Yay. So if you guys don't know me, my name is Meliss Jakubovic. I'm an online marketing strategist and Facebook ad expert to health and life coaches and healers. I hope you guys scale your business in 90 days or less using social media. Hi, Nubia. Nice to see you. Welcome, Raleigh. Oh, not too far from me. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. So as you pop on in, say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Hello, Naomi. Nice to see you. I know there's a bit of a delay here. So let's get into it. Oh, Asheville, North Carolina. Oh, we got two North Carolinas here. I love Asheville. I've been a few times, and it's amazing. Anyway, let's get into it. So today I want to talk to you about your content and your brand, and then talk about the correlation that each makes with the other. And you might hear my dog walking around. Hello, Kokus. All right, so I want you to remember that if you are building an online service-based personal branded business, then the way you show up online is important. The way that you act is important. One second. Oh, we have a visitor today. Kokus, say hello. She's right here by my feet. So the way that you show up in your life is important. The way you speak, how you speak is important. And most importantly, the way you post, what you post. This is all important because this is all you. And you're building a personal branded business, which means this is all your brand. Everything you bring to the table is your brand. Hey, Jem, nice to see you. London, England. Whoop, whoop. Never been, want to go. Oh my goodness, the dog today. All right, so how do we connect our clients to us where they feel like they know us or they can trust us or they're excited about what we have to offer and what our services are? How can we connect that? And the answer is with our content. Our content is the most powerful tool that you can use because it gives you the opportunity to connect with people visually, with images, or through video, or in the words that you write, or even if you have some audio like a podcast or something like that. So there's many different ways to connect with your audience. And what's important about that is not everybody absorbs information the same way. Some people like to listen to podcasts. Other people like to watch videos. Some people like to read things. So you want to have a mixture of all of that so that you can take in, or people can take in that information in the way that's best for them. So what I want you to do is make a list of 5 to 10 things that your audience wants to learn from you. Because what I find is that people just post things for the hell of it. Oh, I know I need to post. Let me post something. Oh, I need to do this. I haven't posted in a while. Let me just, copy this thing that I saw that was funny. Some meme, a cat meme, or maybe it's like, those word searches and it's like, find the word, whatever word you see first is how your year is going to be. That's okay because there is engagement involved in that, but that's not the type of content that's going to connect you with your ideal target market. So what we need to do is pull out what makes you special and pull out your expertise so that it can shine and it can be showcased to your prospects. So I want you to come up with a list of 5 to 10 things that your audience wants to learn from you. Like, what can you teach in your content? Where there is clarity, there is revenue. So we need to make clarity right now so that the revenue can come in. And if you're posting about millions of different things all over the place, then there is no clarity. And therefore, you're not speaking to anyone specifically. And people will like your content, maybe not consistently, but they're not going to connect themselves to your service and what you offer. And that's ideally what you want because you want the revenue. So where there is clarity, there is revenue. So we need to get really clear right now. And by doing this, and to do this, we need to make a list of 5 to 10 things that your audience wants to learn from you. So there's 3 parts to this. 1, we have to define the problem that you solve. What do you solve? What do you do? What problem do you solve? The second thing is figure out, how do you solve it? What is that service that you offer? What is that package that you can give? What is that? How do you solve that problem? And then number 3 is, what are the results that you provide? When people come to you and you offer your services, what do they walk away with? And those 3 pieces are really important to the puzzle of your marketing strategy. Defining the problem that you solve, how do you solve this problem, and what are the results that you provide for your audience? And if you can clearly get through all 3 of those in your content, then you will have made a connection. And your client or your prospective client will be able to follow a customer journey that makes sense to them, and they'll know that you are able to help them. So define, what is that problem that you solve? Put it in the chat. I'd love to hear what problems you solve. Oh, we've got so many people on. Hey, Kazil, I hope I said that right, from the Philippines. Hi, SJ, nice to see you. Rena, I think I said that right, also from the Philippines. Welcome. So let me know, what is the problem that you solve? Define that for me. For me, I help you with your online marketing strategy. That's the problem. My problem is, the problem that I solve is people don't know how to move their business forward, how to scale their business, how to connect with their clients. They don't know how to get clients. They don't know how to have a consistent income. Get out of this feast and famine cycle. That's the problem that I solve. What is the problem that you solve? And type it in the chat so I can see, and then we can talk about it. And that's why these are so fun and interactive, because if you put your comments in, you get to hear some strategy about your stuff. Confidence. SJ solves confidence. Hi, Kelly. Good morning. You solve confidence. So that means people have trouble with their confidence. That's the problem. Andy, I help people be the best them they can be. Anita, food stuff made easy. I love that. And I have an example coming up about food stuff, so you'll find this very helpful. Help you be the best they can be. What does that mean? We need to be really specific. Naomi says, I educate curly-haired women how to love their hair by selling products that assist with self-care. Excellent. People who have curly hair, have trouble taking care of it. You solve that problem. That's clear to me. Very good. So get really, really clear on the problem that you solve. Now, how do you solve this problem? I solve this problem where I help you increase your revenue. I help you increase your revenue. I help you put in the foundational marketing systems that you need in place to get a consistent revenue going. I help you connect to your target market so that you have a consistent flow. So what do you do? Kazil says, I help people succeed in digital marketing, even though they are not techie. Smart, creative is a must. So you do the technology stuff. I think that's what that sounds like to me. So good. I want to know how you solve this problem. And the way you solve this problem is in your package. I solve this problem with my Marketing with Intention Mastermind. How do you solve this problem? And then the third thing is, what are the results that you provide? What do people get out of that? Jem says, I solve travel headaches for discerning families. I would like to know what that means by travel headaches, where they're on a plane and they get a headache, or are you talking about, we don't know how to plan our trip and it's giving us a headache? And you have to be really clear, because your target market needs to really understand what it is you do, because where there's clarity, there is revenue. And so the results that you provide are, I can help you add 10K plus to your monthly revenue. I can help you get a consistent monthly revenue, so there's no more feast and famine cycle. I can help you get a flowing stream of leads in your door. That's the results I provide. So when someone comes to me with the problem, I don't know where my clients are and I need help getting more clients, or I don't have enough money to support myself and I need to add 10K to my monthly revenue, my results are that is what we're doing. So you want your results to connect with the problem. So what results do you provide? Put that in there. Jem, planning and logistics. Excellent. So you did understand. That's excellent. Perfect. Kayla, hi everyone. San Diego. Hello. The problem that I solve is helping people transition from pills to plants through education and quality products. Love that. Excellent. So what is the problem that they solve? What you do is the transition. But what is the problem? Someone doesn't come to you and go, oh, my problem is I don't know how to transition. Maybe the problem is I'm really sick of taking all these pills. I'm really sick. My body is sick. And all these doctors are telling me pills. And I think there's another way. Kazeel, when there's clarity, there is revenue. Noted. Yes. Naomi, I use education to feed discouragement. Good. Okay. So now that we've got that, we know how to define the problem that you solve, how you solve it, and the results that you provide. Now, I want you to come up with a list of 5 to 10 things that your audience wants to learn from you that is related to those things. So for me, content strategy, how to build relationships online, how to have your foundational marketing systems in place so that the system just runs smoothly and you can work your business in 1 to 2 hours a day. And you're not slaving over your laptop for 14 hours a day and ignoring your family and ignoring your laundry and ignoring the dishes, right? And you get to travel and you get to have abundance and freedom. Those are the things I talk about: business building, delegation, marketing strategy, using your online social media platform to build your service-based personal branded business. These are the things I talk about. So I want you to come up with your 5 to 10 things that your audience wants to learn from you that showcases your expertise and helps them get towards the solution to their problem. So what content does your audience need to know to be able to move through this process? My audience needs to know that there can be a better way. And there are systems that need to be there. And my audience needs to know about the mindset and the planning and the strategy and taking action towards these things, and how to have content that is clear, and how to generate income, and how to work on your sales strategy and packaging your services. My clients need to know all of that in order to achieve the result that I said that they have, which is adding 10K plus to their months and having a flowing stream of leads through the door. Okay, so let's see what I have. It's hard with the terminology, but problems it solves are lessening or eliminating the symptoms that they may be suffering from. Yes, that's good. And I would get really clear on the messaging there so that you are actually using the words that your target market uses. So when you get on these strategy calls or you get on discovery calls with people and you ask them, what's going on right now? What is your problem? What are you suffering from? Listen to the words that they say, because it's very telling. If a bunch of your prospects are using the same words, the same language, you need to be using that language in your marketing. So for example, I might use the word lead. A lead is when you have someone who is a potential customer, a prospect who comes into the door and you have to nurture them and take care of them and build a relationship. That's a lead. A lead is a marketing term. So if you're not in marketing, you might not know what a lead is. So if I'm saying I'm helping you get leads, and you're like, what is she talking about? Now there's a disconnect. But if you're saying, I want more clients, and so I start to say, I help you get more clients, now I'm using the language you're using, all of a sudden it makes sense. So I want you to focus on the language they're using, what they need to hear, not what you necessarily want to say. Okay? So now that everything you create has to come from this list of content and these core elements that you provide. Every piece of content has to fit into one of these 5 to 10 things you've put on your list. So here's an example. You can talk about weight loss forever. Let's say you talk about weight loss. You have a product where you help sell weight loss products. Like that's your service. You're a health coach, let's say, and you're selling weight loss products. So you could say, I could talk about weight loss forever. Well, now we need to make a list of 5 to 10 things and really break that down so that we are talking about the problem that you solve, how you solve it, and the results that you provide. So some examples that I just brainstormed like 5 minutes before I got on this call are why we get stuck and can't break free from our habits. That's one thing. Foods that are good for you. Exercise tips and tricks. Meal planning. Self-sabotage. Supplements. Water intake. And stress levels. There's 8 things right there. Now, what I would say if this was me, that I can talk about weight loss forever, is I've made this list of 8 things. Every single piece of content I put out is about these 8 things. And you can talk about these from different angles, and you could talk about your clients, you could talk about your own personal life, you could talk about examples of things, you can give tips and tricks, you can show a water bottle and say, this is the water I drink every day. You can do lots of different types of content. And if you remember at the beginning of this live, I talked to you about how you can use video and images and text and audio. So there's all of that can make it more robust. But I am still talking about these 8 things, because that is how I'm going to connect with my audience. Now, everything you create can come from these several different angles, but it will always cover these topics. And then when you're like, okay, I've got my month of content planned out, but there's still gaps. I still have to, post on a weekend or post 2 or 3 times a day, and I don't know what else to put in there. And so, wait, there's comments. What do I have here? Kazil says, social media marketing, content creation, video creation, organic optimization, and clear identity of target audience. Perfect. Yes, you understand. Exactly. Because you're in marketing. Excellent. Very good. Okay. So now that we have the basis of our content, now we need to put the fillers in. What are the fillers? You fill the rest of your content by creating a list of 5 to 10 things that make you you. Why? Because you're building a personal branded business. So it has to be personal, and it has to be something that we can connect on, where I could say, oh my gosh, she's a dancer. I'm a dancer too. I'm a folk dancer. I've been folk dancing my entire life. Are you a dancer? Well, now we have something in common. Or I'm a single mom of 2 young teenagers. Are you a single mom? Now we have something in common. Do you have teenagers? Now we have something in common. You saw my chihuahua. Do you have a chihuahua? Now we have something in common. So I want you to make a list of 5 to 10 things that make you you. Why are you special? Tell me. So mine is, I'm a single mom. I have teenage boys. I have 3 pets, a dog and two reptiles, because I have teenage boys. I'm a professional folk dancer. I was trained in yoga. These are things that we can connect on. And now I can tell you stories about my kids or my dog or my yoga training, or how I'm feeling when I'm doing yoga, or I can share a video of me dancing, folk dancing. And now you get to know me on a personal level, and that builds the trust. My dog's acting weird. That builds the trust. Now we feel like we know each other. Now we're connected. You see how this works? I'm teaching you about my expertise, and I'm showing you the personal side of me. And when you're online, you're building that personal branded business. So both of these things are equally important. And then you talk about those things and you share your life in that way. Does this make sense for everybody? This is like a basic level version of how to build your content. If you guys would like, come down. Oops, sorry. If you guys would like more information on how to build your content, I actually have a toolkit about this. And it's not just a content calendar, like take a selfie today, find out how the audience is, because that just doesn't work for me. Today, the content calendar thing, it's great. Like, you do want to have a content calendar, but you want this to be on a personal level. What I have for you is the strategy behind your content, so that your content connects with your prospects and turns into cash. Your content can turn into revenue, because when there's clarity, there's revenue. So if you want information on that, you can download my content toolkit, my strategy toolkit. Check it out. There are $3,000 worth of high value strategy tools in there, and it's only $27. You can get it at abundantstrategy.com. If you want to learn more about marketing, business building, mindset, and how to build a personal branded business, then come join my free community. It's called magneticmarketingmastermind.com. You can hop on in there, answer the questions. My team and I will get you in there. I go live in there on Wednesdays. You can promote in there on Thursdays, and you can really get in there and be a part of the community. The more you put in, the more you get out. And I teach about your business. I teach about business building, about mindset, about manifestation. Such a great community. It's for coaches, it's for healers, it's for anyone building a service-based, personal branded online business. And I have virtual assistants in there as well. So if you're a virtual assistant, come on in, because there are a lot of people there who need to delegate their stuff. And that's a great place to do it. Naomi says she wants it. All right, it's abundantstrategy.com. And I'll put that in there. And then we have magneticmarketingmastermind.com is my free community. And let's see, what other comments do we have? Kazil says, I'm a business person myself. I understand business. I love arts. I'm a woman with a vision. I'm committed and I'm a happy person. I love that. I think people can connect with you on the happy person thing and about the business building thing and the arts, but I would be even more specific. Tell us about your personal life. That would be really helpful. All right. Yes, Kazil, hop on in. Everybody hop on in. We'd love to have you. I hope you found this helpful. I will be back next week, same time, and I'll see you around on the internet. Bye, everybody.